Students, I am going to explain the poem line wise. Far, far from gusty waves, these children's faces, like rootless weeds, the hair torn around their pallor. The poet, as I have told before, talks about the children who are unprivileged and poor. They are studying in an elementary school classroom that is situated in a slum. The first stanza describes the children that are studying in that classroom. The children are far, far away from gusty waves. Gusty refers to energetic, life giving waves. These children's faces like rootless weeds. You can see that there is the use of simile. The children's faces. Which children, students? The children who are studying in that classroom, that is in a slum. These children's faces like rootless weeds. The faces of children are compared to rootless weeds. The hair torn around their pallor. Pallor means pale faces. Like rootless weeds, the hair are scattered over their pale faces. The description of children that their hair scattered around their pale faces show that they are unprivileged and unkept children. The tall girl with her weighed down head. Now the poet describes some of the children who are studying in that classroom. There is a tall girl and her head is weighed down. Weigh, means burden, right? Her head is weighed down. Here you can describe, or the description may be, that the tall girl has a weighed down head either because of the worries of life or because of malnutrition. Her head has grown bigger and body remained thin. The paper seaming boy. There is another child in the classroom. He is paper seaming. Paper seaming means that boy is so lean and thin that he seems to be like a paper. The paper seaming boy with rat's eyes. Here is the use of metaphor. The eyes of the boy are just like that of rat. It is because either the boy is so lean and thin that his eyes seems to be bulged out, and the other explanation may be that just like animals like rat, he is always in search of food. That is why his eyes are bulged out. With rat's eyes means that bulging eyes. The stunted, unlucky heir of twisted bones. The boy studying in the classroom has stunted growth. Stunted means the growth has stopped and he is not properly grown up. The stunted, unlucky heir. Heir means successor या जिसको आप वारिस कहते हो. He is the heir of twisted bones. And usually what we see that we inherit wealth or property from our parents, but in this case the boy has inherited the disease of twisted bones from his father. That is why in spite of being a successor he is unlucky, because usually successors are lucky as they inherit some good thing or wealth from their parents, but in this case the successor is the boy and he has taken the disease of twisted bones from his father. That is why he is described as unlucky heir. Reciting a father's gnarled disease, his lessons from his desk. What the boy is doing? Boy is reciting his lessons sitting on the desk of the classroom, but the poet says that he is reciting his father's gnarled disease. Gnarled refers to twisted bones, and it means that though the boy is reciting his lessons from his desk, but the poet says that he is just repeating the diseased life of his father, and he is facing the same kind of problems that his father has faced before him because of his disease and poverty. At the back of dim class, one unnoted, sweet and young. His eyes live in a dream of squirrel's game in some tree room other than this. At the back of that dim or dull class, the classroom is described as dim, dark, dull because it brings no hope to the children studying in the classroom. At the back of that dim glass, one unnoted means unnoticed boy is sitting. Boy who's not noticed by others. He's sitting and his eyes are lost in his dream. He's not aware of the classroom in which he's sitting. Rather, he's dreaming of playing some squirrel's game in some tree room. Tree room here refers to the place created by animals to live on the tree, or some place on the tree in which animals can live or play. So the boy is dreaming of playing some squirrel's game in some tree room. Other than this here refers to classroom. It means that he is not aware of this room in which he is sitting, and he is just dreaming of as if he is in some tree room in which he is playing some squirrel's game. This this indicates that perhaps the boy is mentally retarded and he is not aware of his surroundings. He is lost in his dream, and that is why he is not noticed by others as well.